Chapter 95. There are only 2 or 3 drops of water left in the great river. At one time, the Buddha lived in the Garden of Solitude in the Gion Grove of the Acropolis. One day, the Buddha said to his monks, disciples, there will be a lot of water at the confluence, and convergence of the Ganges, the Jamuna, the Adra, the Saravar, and the Mahavan River, and if all but 2 or 3 drops of water at the confluence of these great rivers are dried up and dry, what is more of these dried up water than the remaining 2 or 3 drops? The monks replied, of course, Shurzuan, there is more water in the dry river, and the remaining 2 or 3 drops of water are really not comparable to 1%, 1,000th, 100,000th of the dry river. The remaining 2 or 3 drops of water are negligible compared to the dried up river. The Buddha said, in the same way, disciples who have a correct insight have realized the first fruits and above, they have destroyed and eliminated many troubles and pains, and their exhausted troubles and sufferings are as much as the confluence, merger and confluence of the Ganges, Yamuna, Achila, Saravar, and Maha rivers, all of which dry up, and their remaining troubles and sufferings are very small. Their remaining troubles and pains are as small as the 2 or 3 drops of water left in these great rivers. The disciples, that is to say, the holy disciples who have attained the first fruits, their residual troubles and pains are not comparable to the 100th, thousandths, and 100ths of their extinction of their worries and sufferings, and their residual troubles and pains are negligible compared to the troubles and pains they have destroyed. These holy disciples who have already achieved the first fruits of life, they can go back and forth between the world and the heavenly realm at most 7 times, and they can be forever liberated from the cycle of life and death, that is to say, the holy disciples who have realized the first fruits, they can get rid of all troubles and pains at most 7 more times in the cycle of life and death, they can be freed from this world forever, and they can be forever liberated from the cycle of life and death. Disciples, with correct insights, can obtain such great meritorious benefits by attaining the first fruits of enlightenment, and if they understand the Dhamma as mentioned here, they can obtain such great meritorious benefits. After the Buddha's teachings, the monks who listened to the teachings all paid homage to the Buddha again, praising the immeasurable merits of the Buddha's teachings, and they all practiced according to the Buddha's teachings.